Yo, press record. What's up? You're listening to Zero to X. My name is Daniel, and today with me, as always.
Hey guys, my name is Amara. Guys,
What's up?
before you even continue, guys, I want feedback. I just remember that I did the intro, guys. I want feedback. What episode was that? I think it was 43.
Yeah,
I think it was 43 or so. Yeah, I would like feedback, honestly, guys. Please tell me what you think about my intro. Oh god.
Oh my god. I'm alright. How you doing, man?
I was telling Daniel guys off the podcast that I had it rough this week. Rough because I was mostly in and out of my house, and if you know me,
man, you were out of your house a lot.
A number of times.
Like at least Monday and Friday that I was aware of.
It would have been worse, Seth, bro, because my bank was showing me some
premium shiggy
guy. Honestly, premium shiggy, but I remember we have an international audience, so
yeah,
I'm trying to land it in a way that they would understand. They were showing me wickedness. Oh god.
Oh my
They
god.
were stressing my life.
So for our international listeners, anywhere you see people say premium shige, it just means wickedness and problems.
Equate it to wickedness and problems. Oh god.
An extreme brand of the two.
Oh, bro.
Premium.
Bro. That exactly. The premium there is important, guys. But yeah, it was a tough week for me, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because I also got the opportunity to. I'm working on some very heavy goals. Like that, you guys are aware. I think I've mentioned.
You don't say.
On previous episode.
You don't say.
Yeah, I'm putting together a number of stuff,
yeah.
And it's taking my time. So, like, the only thing I didn't really like about the week was that I didn't get to work on them as much as I normally.
As you would have worked to, yeah.
But workout wise, I mean, I had a very fantastic workout today, guys. Guys, if you're not working out, please pick up that dumbbell.
Please don't work out a big.
Pick up that dumbbell.
Download Strava. Download Nike Run Club.
There's a number of options, and I think the easiest thing I would always tell people is, this is what helped me, and I've been doing it for like a year now, plus. A year plus, but I count the number of days different. I count my workout days, but I know when I started, it's been more than a year now.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I tell people that the easy way to start is pace yourself. If you can do 10, or if you just whatever it was, bicep curls, push-ups, squats, whatever your max number at the time you tried it was 10. Don't be dismayed. Just the following day or 2 days after, depending on when the pain in your body allows you to be able to pick up. But don't let it be more than 2 days usually. Yeah. Just pick it up again. Go for that 10, or if you can't, push for 11. Just keep doing that. Before you know, you're doing 50.
Guys, things compound.
Before you know, you're doing 50. And I'm not saying that like you're doing 50 and Amara is not doing 50. Amara is doing more than 50. Do you get me? So this is what I mean with these things. And guys, the beautiful thing about working out is the amount of dopamine, man. You feel there's a way your mental state is tied into your physical state, that when you exercise yourself, you may not feel good in the moment for some people. But when you're done with that workout, you're like, yeah, I'm glad I did this. Feels great, man.
Yeah. For me, I don't know that I get dopamine rushes from exercise. Even when they call runner's high, I run a lot.
You don't get runner's high. No. You've never gotten it. Bro, you're missing out, man.
But so naturally, I've not been a very sentimental, very passionate person. So, like, just the thought that I know, like, this is of good consequence makes me satisfied with it.
Runner's high is something, man.
Guy! I don't know what it is
like. Bro, it's a different level.
I'm not sure I know what it's like. I mean, I've been in states of flow where I felt I could just keep going.
Oh no, I know the state of flow is a different thing.
But I don't know what runner's high, and I've been running for a minute. I don't know what runner's high is. I don't think I've ever experienced it. I don't think I get dopamine hits or rushes from working out. I'm not sure that I do, except I don't recognize what it should look like.
That's another thing.
But I just know, like, I'm better for working out. That's literally it, and then it's a good thought.
I mean, dopamine generally increases your level of motivation. So,
because I've been listening to a lot of Andrew Huberman.
Sure, we want to talk about dopamine one time.
See, guys, there are some topics we can't even touch.
Oh my god!
This might be one of the reasons why Osaron left off. Oh, guys, by the way, we didn't announce this, or it wasn't necessarily anything to announce, but Osama is no longer producing for us as X. He has gone on to do more super cool stuff, and we can't be happier or prouder for him. I'm happier for him, prouder of him. Like, bro,
English doesn't matter, man.
Bro, Osama's a superstar, and we love him so much, and we're happy he's doing what he's doing.
He's one of the good people in the Zero X community that took up the principles from Zero X, and
honestly, him leaving was our fault. We said so much good things, man. we dropped a lot of bombs, and because he has to interact with our content a lot.
Yeah.
Not just from the perspective of like having to process it, but by the virtual fact that he's processing it
and has to think about it as a listener.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was hitting him, man. It was hitting him with droves, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we are responsible for him leaving, but it's fine. So, but love you, someone like you, like the work you did at Zero to X this past couple of months, almost a year, we can pay for that. Thank you so much, man. So yeah. So we wanted to talk about dopamine, you people. It was. I was like, nah, man. When Osam brought it up at our Zero to X weekly meeting, I sent everybody a copy of Dr. Anna Key's book, Dopamine Nation. I said, when you read it and digest it,
then we can talk about
dopamine.
Till then, we are not
anywhere
near subject matter.
Nowhere near, nowhere near experts. What are you saying?
Subject matter knowledgeable. I just knowledgeable enough.
Nothing, man. Nothing at all.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I don't experience those hits. Like I think more about dopamine in terms of desire. Desire and drive rather than like reward. So I think I agree with what you said about motivation. It's the chemical for most people think about it like as a chemical of reward, but it's more drive, desire, and motivation.
All of them in the same basket.
Bro, what are we talking about today?
We want to talk about self-limiting beliefs, guys, and overcoming self-limiting beliefs. That's pretty much the sum and substance of what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I think this is a conversation that I am particularly passionate about. Not passionate, guys. No, not passionate. But I have a considerable amount of, what's the word now? What word would you use to describe someone who cares a lot about a thing? But not passionate, not that passionate. But yeah. And personally, it's been because I got a point in my personal development journey where I began to really become aware of the self-limiting beliefs in my life at the time. Yeah. And I think one thing that really helped with regards to dealing with self-limiting beliefs was the concept of having to first beyond reframing, changing your identity.
Okay.
The perception of yourself.
Do you want to talk about that a little?
Yeah, I think I can. And a typical one is working out. Well, let's not use working out. Let's use running.
Yeah.
Let's not use working out. In the video I watched, the guy talked about how you need to be able to think about yourself as a runner. Don't say I am trying to become disciplined. Is the framing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, we share the sentiment of you don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having this type of undeniable evidence.
Yeah.
Yes, we agree. So you are saying in essence that you are a runner. You are a runner means that you will do what runners do.
Yeah, and runners run. 100%.
You get me? So at the times and the days when you find yourself not being able to do what runners do, you now have to start looking at what the cause is. Why am I struggling with this right now? Do you get me? Why don't I feel like doing so and so? Or why did I start and then stop something? Let's say I ran a number of meters and then I suddenly felt like going back home. Do you get me? You need to confront. There's beliefs there. Do you get me?
Yo, slow down, man. I'm having a paradigm shift. No, it's like slow down, bro. Slow down. I'm relating this to like other things in my life yeah, go on. I'm just saying I'm actively listening to what you're saying.
Okay.
Typically I listen to what you're saying, but like
applying at the same time.
Yes, exactly.
So with that, you're thinking. So I don't know how everybody would do it. Yeah, but this is a way that I know worked for me. Do you get me? So I'm not thinking like I had to, for a number of things in my life, I have to stop telling myself, oh, I am learning to do this. Because that learning can become perpetual. You can stay in learning forever.
That is very true.
And that's itself limiting belief.
Good point.
So you've limited you don't.
That's a good point.
At what point do you then become the kind of person that says, oh, I have now become this? If you choose to start by saying, oh, you're learning this. Do you get me? So you can use the word learning. It's just thinking about it carefully. So you can say, oh, I am learning to become good at being. I'm learning to be a kinder person.
Yeah.
Do you get me? But you need to be aware of the fact that you're saying, if you say, for example, I'm learning to be a kinder person, you're essentially saying that you're giving yourself the opportunity to not be kind.
I see it. I spotted it. I spotted it the moment you said it.
Do you get me? So it is fine to start off by saying I'm learning to be a kinder person.
Yeah.
But you must be aware of the problem that it creates. Do you get me? So at some point, you now have to change the frame from saying I'm learning to be a kinder person to I choose to be a kind person. For example,
that's good.
I choose to be a kind person.
That's good.
I just came up with that one.
That's good. That's good.
I choose to be a kind person would now mean that in situations that require you to choose between the old version of who you were versus the kind person now, you would choose kindness. Do you get me?
I hear that.
So the moment you say, oh, I choose to be a kind person, then at some point you must be aware. The awareness is important so that you don't stay at any point for too long. So you have gotten to the final version.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Or I choose to be a kind person. Or for example, I don't drink. I don't drink is different from, it's a very subtle difference from
I'm trying to quit.
I'm trying to quit. Oh yes, that's a solid one too. Yeah. But there was a popular one that I heard one time when I was a bit younger. I can't remember right now. But let's use the I'm trying to quit. So I don't drink versus I'm trying to quit. Is I'm trying to quit means depending on the person and the situation you might give in.
Yeah.
Do you get me? But if you woke up one day and said, this thing, I don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
That's the end. It's not the thing you do.
Bro.
It's not your identity.
So the I trying to quit is good. It serves a purpose. It's noble. But you must be aware of the problem it creates. It creates room. These are the things
this is a really incredible point.
Yeah. So it's why when I chose the runner example, it was that at some point, let's say you're trying to be, and that's why I've never been a person that like buys the whole you have to be disciplined statement. I don't buy it so much. I don't believe that discipline is a what's the word? I think discipline is a tool. Yeah. But I don't think that discipline should be an adjective when you say he's a disciplined person.
I hear you.
Because then what you're doing is you're giving the power to the discipline. If you are
this is incredibly profound. This is incredibly profound.
So like if you are a runner, you just run. Everybody else sees it as well as a disciplined person, but it's like that is what we do. I'm an instrumentalist, I play,
bro.
I'm a footballer, I play. That's what it is, man.
That's what it is.
Do you get me? So for somebody who is trying to break into playing soccer, for example, the person will have to learn a number of things that professional soccer players already do.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So he's deploying discipline as the tool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you shouldn't now make it a thing that you wear as a badge of honor and say, I am a disciplined person, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Guys, again,
I see that.
it could be you could have a different opinion, and that's perfect. In fact, I would like to hear your opinion.
Do you know
I'm
what's
very
crazy?
open-minded.
Do you know what's crazy
Yeah.
about this thing you said?
Yeah.
I was telling Amara earlier today, I did a 5,000, 10,000 word project, right? In a use case where you would have imagined I would use the word discipline a lot, I didn't use it once.
Are you serious?
I didn't use it once.
On the same wavelength.
Bro, on the same wavelength. Because fact of the matter is that discipline is showing up. Don't overcomplicate it.
Don't overcomplicate it.
If this is the thing that
I've never used it. You've noticed that.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I say you. I think I might say you should be disciplined.
Yeah.
But it's a tool. It's not an adjective.
Bro, discipline is showing up.
Yeah.
And
you don't dip it that much.
You don't dip it that much.
What does a professional consultant do? They show up and do professional consultancy things. What does a professional accountant do? They show up and do professional accounting things. So for the rest of the world, it may seem like they are disciplined towards that thing, but they're just being a professional.
They're just showing up and they're not dipping it.
They're just being a professional. So you change your frame to...
It's what they do.
I choose to be a professional.
Yeah.
At first, like I said, because you might want to pace yourself.
Yeah.
Some people, it might not make sense for some people to just jump straight to I am a professional because their realities don't match.
Understood. I understand that.
But I personally would jump straight to I am a professional accountant.
Yeah.
And then I work my way backwards. So when I experience struggles, I'm doing things that don't line up with what a professional accountant would do. I will assess, why am I thinking this way?
I see that.
Why am I struggling here?
I see that.
Do you get me? Another time the gaps will close, bro. I'm not saying it from theory. I'm saying
in
my life, that's what
I agree. I agree. I totally agree. Wow. I'm gonna put this a lot more into practice. I've learned the entire concept of I am this and therefore I do this. Like what you said, like
it's similar to what I said.
It's exactly what you said. I'm a runner and I run.
Yeah.
I'm a footballer. I play.
Just find out what do footballers do. List all the things they do,
and then
they wake up by 6 a.m. They go to the first exercise.
Guys,
do all of that. Just do it. Show up and do it.
Don't deep discipline. Just show up.
That's it.
You're not trying to build discipline. Just show up. It's a byproduct of that. If it has to be anything at all. I agree with what you said. Like that's why I started smiling when you said that you don't read the word. So I was like, I didn't talk with you about this exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I totally get that. But bro, this point you just made about how you frame the things that you say to yourself, about how that affects your identity, bro, it's incredibly powerful, man. I hope our listeners are internalizing this as much as like it's the key to being better. It's the key to breaking bad habits.
Solid one. So with bad habits is a very good example. Let's say you want to stop smoking. Let's say smoking is something that you consider to be a bad habit and you want to stop smoking. And
instead of saying I'm trying to quit, I don't smoke.
That's it. That's just what it is. I don't smoke.
Smoke.
So you find yourself picking up that thing. It's a conflicting action.
Yeah.
At that particular moment, it's like I'm picking up this thing and I want to do it, but like I said,
there's that dissonance between your reality
and it will force you.
I actually see
force you to examine this. Unless you are not introspective, then you will struggle. You will go back and forth, and the identity thing will keep clashing.
Yeah.
But if you are introspective, you will sit down and look at the situation. Like, why did this happen? Was it tiredness? Do I lean towards this thing when I'm tired?
Yeah.
Do I lean towards this thing when I'm stressed? Do I lean towards this thing when I'm bored?
Yeah.
It could be a number of things.
I agree.
In no way
you highlighted the more popular
So
ones.
With that in mind, you're like, okay, now that I know that I lean towards this thing when I'm bored, that means I don't smoke. But when I'm bored, I have to be aware that you have to take extra. You get me?
Bro, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
You guys, this is incredibly profound. I hope you are internalizing it as much as I am, because I'm deeping this thing on so many levels. Like choosing to be a thing and acting accordingly with that identity.
That's why, honestly, I hear a number of things people say sometimes, and my brain is just pinning me. Like, you're saying this thing, and you don't understand how this thing is causing you to act this kind of way.
Yeah.
And then you don't even realize that in some way you have internalized that this is who you are. It's an
That's
identity thing for you,
stupid.
because I'm just like,
And it's a thing like it's
and
about
if I tell you stop saying this
everybody
thing, you
has
don't
made.
get why I'm telling you stop
Yeah.
saying this thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
stop saying this thing. It's causing this action.
Do you understand?
Yeah. What's anyway?
Yo, I'm sorry, I haven't recovered from this point.
Oh,
I haven't recovered from this. Like internalizing, like and correctly framing your identity affects behavior.
Definitely. And I think in addition to this, I have to add that there's a number of things you have to do.
Okay.
See, you would fight battles with this.
Okay.
You are forcing an identity change. You will fight battles. Do you get me? But, and if you guys know, I mean, regular listeners know that I scream this all the time, that the environment is the biggest thing.
100%,
it might not be
bro.
the biggest thing, but it's the biggest thing for Amara. Because, for example, if I haven't run I don't run anymore, guys. I stair walk. You guys know this. I walk on the stairs. I run on the stairs, actually. But if I haven't run and I choose to want to run and I find myself struggling for a number of the first thing I'll just do is I'll carry my shoe and I'll drop it beside as I'm landing down from my bed. I want my legs to land on the shoes. That's I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I literally put my socks in the shoes before I go to bed and put my shoes there. If you want to be brushing in the night, and brushing in the night is something you struggle with, it's very simple. Put the brush and the toothpaste exactly where you know once I'm standing up from here, I want to go to bed or I need to pee before I go to bed. Put the brush and the paste there. The moment you stand up, pick it. You get sometimes by priming your environment. It's not the only solution. But I found personally in my own life that helps a lot.
It's an advantage to have for sure.
Yeah.
It's an advantage to have for sure. This thing you said about priming your environment, I think I shared this with you. There's something I adopted recently. Whatever is the biggest thing I'm trying to work on is the first thing I do during the day.
I'm still trying to do that now. Trying to do that now.
So if I know like, okay, I need to get better working out, it's the first thing I do.
Did you hear when Alex said that he had done one stupid number of cow phrases?
Because I was like, bro, like what you on?
God.
What are you on?
Guys, we're not making it up. I think Alex Homozy said like he had done like 200k plus cow phrases.
Cow phrases,
200k cow phrases in his lifetime.
Yeah.
Like he did the math pretty simply, but like I'm like, bro, you see cows, man. But yeah, like
I got that point from Alex.
Oh,
like, do the very whatever it is I want to focus on. So like, if I know I want to get more work done, I literally roll out of bed and go to my computer and start working. I don't do coffee. I need to run. I need to do this. No. If I know like okay, I want to get more done. Like for instance, the season I'm in, I wake up, go to work. I wake up by 4. I work till 12. That's someone's full 8-hour day. I usually wake up by 4. I work till 12. That's someone's entire 8-hour day. 12 to 1, I have breakfast. From 1 o'clock, I take meetings, do courses and whatever, do other fun stuff. Then work out in the evening, pray, listen to a sermon, whatever it is I'm going to do. And I repeat it again. That's what I've been doing. First thing when I wake up, I go to work. The times when I wanted to start running, you knew how it was, bro.
Daniel.
When I picked running back up, I just woke up, took my shoes and just went.
Daniel just goes, man. He just goes.
I think I was going. So like, it's a really, really helpful thing. Priming your environment, for sure.
Well, those are two. Again, I know that I haven't been able to see. It's deeper than this. I know.
But this is as good a starting point as you can get in most places.
Yeah, and because I think about it this way, that with regards to dealing with self-limiting beliefs, you must realize that this thing is self-awareness.
Yeah.
Which is like, again, I would always easily try to reference you guys back to the self-awareness episode. I don't know what the title is.
Yeah.
But like there's a self-awareness episode. You'll find it between episode 10 and 22.
Yeah. Somewhere there.
And the thing is, as you build self-awareness, you will begin to start to spot when the beliefs creep up on you.
Yeah.
Because they will try to creep up on you.
Yeah.
It's in your everyday speech.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we downplay a lot how much our speech affects our actions. Actions then affect choices.
I know I slip in that regard in some ways. I agree.
So like I know I can't completely cover it. For you might listen and you might feel like, oh yeah, this helps me get started, but like it's not fully comprehensive. I completely agree. As of right now, there's a lot more I could talk about here, but to do it in a structured way that best serves you guys might have to come. But I think this was, for me, this was the very first place I started, was recognizing that I can't keep doing I want to become this. It is simply, what's the goal? What do we want? We are fitness. That's how I embraced fitness enthusiasts first. And then I realized I couldn't keep saying enthusiast because enthusiast means that
this is a thing you care about
aspiring towards it.
Yeah.
Do you get? And then I had to realize, what do I want out of fitness? I want my fitness to become a lifestyle thing. I want to go through my life. Like I told my brother, my exact words were, the way I wake up every day, I don't think about brushing my teeth. It's the way I want to wake up every day and not think about fitness. It's just another part of my day. Do you get me? So for me, fitness is what a part of my lifestyle. The way to brushing my teeth is a part of my lifestyle. That's it. That was the shift for me, and I permanently stopped dealing with.
I hear that.
Issues. That's what it was for me. So guys, it will be a number of things for you, but I hope this episode serves you the way it served Daniel.
Guys, I've been mellow since
oh god.
I've been mellow since I know when I listen to these episodes either during the edit or the release, hopefully I have put into practice these two things. I think I really have the environment one down in some way.
Yeah, you I would say you do, but you're the best judge of that.
Yeah, and but this thing about I found myself slipping in terms of speech, the things that I say, I have allowed myself to say, and I always feel my insides giving that bit of resistance when I say those things, but for whatever reason, right? Because I won't lie, past couple of weeks, mentally, emotionally, it be taking its toll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally understand, and this is just a kick in the behind to set the standards right back where they should be. So yeah, man, thank you so much. That was incredibly profound.
Guys, I hope this was impactful to you.
That's what makes this important. That's what makes this worth doing.
I hope you took away one or two things. I hope. In fact, these days, like I said, I think it was on this episode because man, I lose track of episodes these days. But I don't know which one where I said I would like to honestly know how it impacted you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if this was for you a wake-up call, if this was for you an opportunity to think about some of the things you do with your finances, a lot of things, your finances, your personal life, your relationship.
Yeah.
Those relationships where you say, this is how I am, that's a problem.
Let's not go there.
Well, anyway,
let's not go there.
Yeah, we hope this serves you guys, and we thank you again, as always, for tuning in, and thank you for making this a part of your day. We do not take it for granted.
Thank you guys so much.
We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.